Hey.
Hello. What are you laughing at?
I tooted.
Oh no.
No.
TMI.
Let's try that again. No,
Sorry, we had a whole thing about it
again.
earlier. We had a whole thing about it.
Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh boy.
Good day.
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
How are you boys doing? How's it going, Yuval?
How are you, Barney?
I'm good. I'm great.
I love seeing you here.
Yep.
My left hand.
I'm excited.
On my left hand side.
Literally, you're
my left-hand man.
Your Girl Friday.
And there, to my right,
up in the corner there, in his gamer's paradise,
Mr.
My
Logan,
gamer chair.
the pro gamer himself,
the pro gamer,
the one and only.
playing well, we'll talk about what he's playing in a minute.
Logan.
It's me.
So welcome to Mystery Game live stream. And this is something we do 2 weeks. We're here looking at a retro game that is lesser known and was lesser known, or is maybe lesser known now still. But we want to showcase this game. It's a cool game for sure, which is why we selected it, and we think it needs to be showcased and loved and appreciated, and there should be a bigger awareness for good games. And so we are hoping this is one that we're all going to love. We're going to rate it at the end. This is the first time any of us have really played through it. I played through it more than anyone here, just a little bit, just for a level or two, just to test and see things, the way we wanted to present them today, really good quality graphics.
Mm-hmm.
We
have a little story about that.
We aim to play on original hardware, wherever we do. Original cartridges, original discs, original hardware. It's not always possible, and today might be a bit of an exception with a workaround. Although I must say,
we keep going.
We keep going.
We'll
find a way. We find a way to make it work.
We tried.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
We didn't want to pivot on this one because this is the end of the shmup season. We've been playing shoot 'em ups for 2 months and showing some of the best games that we could find on rather obscure platforms like the PC Engine, like the Neo Geo that we played on. There was a NES game, which is not an obscure platform, but NES isn't known for shoot 'em ups as much. And yet we started the season with Gun Knack, which was pretty awesome, and that was Logan's first episode.
Yep,
it was.
So
what a memorable time.
And then the Neo Geo game that we played 2 weeks ago.
My finger still hurts.
But
So bad.
Logan beat the game, like in one sitting, like in an hour.
With unlimited quarters.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He spent, what, $16 or something?
He had unlimited.
I spent like $32 or something crazy.
But he defeated the
oh my god, what was it called? The embryo.
Oh my gosh.
The something embryo?
That's
not a spaceship, that's a baby.
That's a baby. That baby's got a gun.
Anybody who has not seen that stream, please go back.
Go watch it.
Posted for posterity. We post every stream that we do. So if you miss it tonight, you'll see it. Tomorrow, the next day, whenever.
Or if you saw it tonight, but you want to watch it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can do so anytime.
Yeah. If you want to see what kind of crazy comes up on the chat here, definitely check that out.
Yep.
Hopefully you'll participate in the chat too tonight.
And welcome everyone in the chat. All the usual suspects are here. Welcome.
For sure.
We love to have you.
I'm here.
And we've taken some guesses as to what the game might be.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
In the chat here.
What do we have?
We have multiple guesses.
New Super Mario Brothers 2 on the 3DS.
Yeah.
Sexy Parodius. I don't think I've heard.
I want to play Sexy
I mean,
Parodius.
isn't Parodius a parody to begin with, let alone being sexy too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
Are there sexy versions of like every game? Like
I want to play Sexy Kirby.
Sexy Mario Bros.
Sexy Kirby Superstar
That's
Ultra.
like saying funny comedy. Like that's just
sexy Jack Nicklaus golf.
Sexy Majora's Mask.
It's just redundant.
I mean, Zelda games are pretty sexy anyway.
I agree.
There's always some great fairy moaning or something.
Right, yeah. Hey, listen!
Anyway,
that's all I'm going to say.
I want to say we got good guesses tonight.
We did. I don't know. Should we just reveal it?
I think we should.
We can't say much more about it. I mean,
and-
one of our viewers has correctly guessed the game.
Yeah.
That's all. That's why we're both stunned.
You know, we should offer like a giveaway for whoever guesses it right on every chat.
Yeah.
Like some kind of a cool giveaway, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
But James,
One Pokemon card.
James doesn't count. Obviously, our resident writer. Thank you, James. We do have our writing. I almost said the name of the game.
Oh,
Let's just reveal it, right?
let's reveal
It's
it.
a really hard name to slip.
Well, congratulations to Tater Tot. You correctly guessed
Mushihimesama.
Mushihimesama. You said it like it's not difficult to say anymore.
I'm surprised you spelled it right too.
Oh, I'm surprised I pronounced it right.
Yeah, well, Tater Tot spelled it correctly too.
Yeah.
I thought you must have known. Well, anyway, yeah.
I don't know unless
Correct guess.
somebody tipped her off.
What does
I'm not
There's
sure.
been a leak
what
in
does
the
Tater
system.
Tot win?
Well,
You get a signed-
we haven't started
signed
that
photograph.
yet.
Signed
It was a-
photograph. of all
He's
of
already
us.
backing out of the giveaway.
We haven't started. We haven't started the giveaway, but I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. We should
Ponder this.
do something.
We'll write your name down.
The game is Mustache Honey Mustard.
That's me.
Your mustache.
Yeah,
He's honey. I'm mustard.
yeah. I'm a tater tot. Are you familiar with this game? Like, have you seen the gameplay and all that?
Surely.
I'm curious. This is a Japanese-only release. This was only ever released in Japan, and originally was an arcade game back in 2004. It was actually in 2005. It was ported to the PS2, and we have the PS2 cover art as well, which is this.
Super cool.
It's absolutely gorgeous. This was, again, this is only the Japanese PS2, so you couldn't play this on a US console.
And this was a port.
This was a port from the
an
arcade.
arcade game.
Yep.
And it was not a particularly successful port.
Ooh.
Well,
I mean,
you
that's
know,
why it fits into our category of unknown games. I
Yeah.
think a big part of it may be the quality of said port to PS2.
right,
Which
right.
you want to elaborate?
I didn't think about that until you just
Please.
said that, but absolutely, this is the kind of bottleneck that we encountered where we wanted to play this on my Japanese PS2.
It would have
I
been our
have-
first PS2 game.
It would have been our first PS2 game
Monumental.
on the stream, because we would only be doing more retro stuff, cartridge-based games mostly. This would have been our first 64-bit game, and then with that, I have a Japanese PS2, and I have the original game where I just couldn't get good picture quality out of it. I just couldn't. I was just brainstorming on like
It
what
looks
could be.
miserable.
And it wasn't the PS2, it wasn't the upscaler, it wasn't any of that. It was 100% just the port of this version.
You can look up footage from the PS2 port and compare it to others, and it just doesn't have the sharpness. It seems like it was rushed, or the team didn't quite know what they were doing, or something.
We can only speculate.
Something happened there. It's also there's big black bars down the side because it's vertical, and they've squeezed it in and lowered the resolution too much. But
Yeah.
so
it just looks grainy and unresolved. It's just not good. And it's so almost tragic because when I encountered this game for the first time, I thought, wow, that's probably one of the most aesthetically pleasing, gorgeous shoot 'em ups I've ever seen. Both like graphically, cinematically, the music, everything about this. I even collected this.
This is the collector's edition.
The collector's edition box
which
set.
Yuval has right here, although the green is disappearing on it.
The green is disappearing in here.
okay.
I will open this for a second here because this is stunning. And this is actually how I discovered the game. I bought this from a store that just had it back in back of a display case. They didn't know what it was. I looked at it. I'm like, is this what I think it is? And lo and behold, it is. And then
It's the game that no one can pronounce.
correct. So here's the the disc that you see in the background, the PS2 game itself. You can hold that for me. And then with that, there's also a cool little figurine of the main character. Her name is Reko. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And she is the protagonist in this game.
It seems like she befriended this bug thing at an early age. That's
correct.
A statue of her as a little kid with the bug.
Yeah.
And then as you see on the
she's
on
actually
the cover
telepathically connected to this ship.
Right.
It's a ship. It's her ship, and she has a telepathic connection to it.
It looks like Anganapa.
It looks like a bug.
And so there's an interesting backstory of the game itself. I'll just read a little bit of that. So this is the Mushimehimesama is described in a desolate desert environment world where everything can abruptly change from lush forest to plant life and greenery. And the forests also are inhabited by arthropods, which are huge insects, basically, in this case. And they're called the koujou. And they're capable of surviving due to their large shells, and even upon their deaths, they just kind of shed and then grow into the vegetation.
Are they the good guys?
No, they are the bad guys.
Oh, okay.
But they actually have a life force called the Levi-Sense that proves to be poisonous to humans around them, and it causes the humans to dub that Miasma. That's what they call that. Life force or that poison. Because of this, there was a deal that was made between both species, the arthropods and the humans, in where a 15-year-old girl is sacrificed every 200 years, allowing the survival of the human race. So I don't know exactly what's up with that.
That's rough.
It is rough, yeah. So the game centers around the girl named Reko, who we talked about, who is the princess of this village, and she basically is selected to be the next sacrifice in line, and then she gets lost in the forest. And while she's lost, she meets a boy who gives her an ornate bracelet. And by the age of, when she turns 15, the Miasma contaminates her home village.
Miasma,
okay. Miasma. I'm not really sure. Miasma?
Yeah,
my asthma contaminated a village, apparently.
Your asthma.
And
that
so,
bad?
yeah, it's very bad.
Deep breaths.
And then, in her quest to save the people, she rides this giant beetle named Kiniro, whom she shares a telepathic link. And that's basically the ship that she's going to be using to shoot at everything that moves.
And is she trying to kill the arthropods? With the miasma?
I think she's trying to get to the end of the last boss, basically. Maybe because her village was poisoned. I'm not sure. We have holes in the story. We don't know everything.
Well, we can maybe we'll that'll get filled in with some gameplay.
That'll get filled in. I just want to talk real quickly about the publisher, the developer of the game is called Cave Interactive.
Very well known.
Very well known. And CAVE, by the way, is an acronym for Computer Arts Visual Entertainment. And they were known for developing a lot of bullet hell games, or also known as manic shooters.
Just imagine a shmup with a lot of bullets on screen at one time, and that's where the bullet hell title comes from.
Now, there's an interesting feature in this game that I noticed while testing it. That it I think is a byproduct of having so many bullets on the screen, and it's called slowdown. And I have never noticed this before in bullet hell games necessarily, but this one is kind of pronounced. So Logan, when you're playing this and you have this kind of feeling like you're kind of like sluggishly moving around, that might be what's going on. So while you're shooting, it's going to be a little bit sluggish, and then when you release, then you can make fast movements. That's what I found. But maybe you'll find another a little technique there. I'm not sure.
We will find out.
Was that an original hardware limitation?
Not sure. James, if you're on the chat, if you can maybe answer that question, because I was curious about this too. I don't know too much about slowdown. I've not heard of it before.
It'd be interesting, especially if it was an original hardware limitation, but now they're still emulating that same slowdown.
Yeah.
Or if it was worked into the code.
Or
somehow.
did they do it intentionally to help
Yeah,
the player?
That too. That's what I was.
Because I know that they
wondering.
use the bullets in this game. They're all pink. There's like a beautiful magenta.
Then I'd be no good at this game because I'd be trying to collect them all.
Well, that's the thing. This game is so beautiful. You almost don't care that there's bullet hell because it's like so beautiful to play. It's very graceful. It's a very graceful game, graphically. But again, the bullets are also all a singular color, and then I think that was also done by design to aid the player in making a little easier experience.
Easily identifiable.
Now, there's a whole list of games that Cave made as well, but I'm not familiar with most of them except for one. One that I know was on the Xbox 360, which was Death Smiles. They did that as well.
Don Don Patchy was another one of Tater's guesses there.
Yes, Don Don Patchy is another one they made, actually. And also, there was a Mushihimesama 2, apparently, that was on the 360.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Which is cool. I need to look for that one.
Yes.
I'm guessing that was also only Japanese release.
Probably, yeah.
So that takes us back to the original point of like how we're playing this tonight. And so this kind of went against the grain for me, as you know. I'm almost embarrassed to say, but
It's okay.
Rip the Band-Aid.
we had no choice. We didn't want to give
Shoulder
up on the
crown.
game. We didn't want to pivot off of the game. So we decided the only way to play it is on the Switch. And because there's actually
So we had to switch it up.
we had to okay, I see what you did there. So yeah, we had to pivot slightly, not change the game, but we have a much better graphical representation of the way the game should have looked and probably was on an arcade.
Yeah.
In the arcade back
More
in
accurate.
the day. So
With one of the greatest controllers of all time, the Switch Pro controller right there.
So this might be so we were all excited to say this is our first PS2 game, but it's kind of funny that it's like our first PS2 game that we're not playing
on a PS2.
Not a PS2. But it still counts. We still we do have the collector's edition on PS2 with, again, the disc is right here.
Yeah.
But for the sake of the quality of the stream,
You guys win.
For the quality of Logan's gaming, I would say it's better to do this on the Switch. So
Yep.
Yeah.
shall we switch over
From a
to
viewing
the
perspective.
gaming scene?
I believe so, and
I'm
I
gonna keep
think
the Switch puns coming all night.
and Logan, we can probably remove our name tags at this point because Logan is
Hiding
buried
his.
behind his name tag.
Well, we'll switch over. There's no there's no tags on the
I've been exposed.
the gaming scene
Okay.
anyway.
So Mushihimesama. Now, this one of the benefits of playing on Switch is that all the menus are in English, actually, as opposed to the PS2 game, which is all
Thank
Japanese. I know,
God.
Logan, you were concerned. There was cause for concern.
Yeah, I mean, I have
But-
every right to be concerned.
Yeah.
What does this say?
That's my secret. I
Now,
stay concerned. I'm
This
always
game has
concerned.
5 levels, so I don't know.
Secret.
I mean, you beat the last Neo Geo game. I don't know.
said-
if
I
this is
did
a
not
standard.
mean to set that standard
You've set the
whatsoever.
bar too
That
high.
was.
I'm just
I don't
saying.
think I get infinite lives in this game.
I'm just saying. I mean, maybe we take bets. What
I'm
do we
really
do?
good at losing
All right,
fast
10,000.
and progressing.
I bet
pace.
$10,000 that he won't beat it. He won't.
Will Logan beat this game?
Beat it.
How
What
many
do you
levels
think,
are
chat?
there?
What does chat say?
You take that bet?
No, hell no. Sorry. Heck no.
Okay.
HE double hockey sticks. No.
Correct. Correct.
All right, let's see if we've got an intro or anything here that we can. Ooh. Cool. There is a training mode. We're gonna skip right over that.
Of course.
Yeah.
I have
So
to go in
this
blind.
resolution
We should
in
read.
the middle is pretty low.
We should read.
This game is for use on Earth.
I didn't
only.
touch it.
That's what it said.
That's fine.
Are we still on Earth right now? Because we have to be.
What am
according to
I doing here?
that. This is just the score ranking. By the looks of it.
Yeah.
Press
I would
start?
say, just go start, and then we just gonna want to play a one player start. So we have original, we have Maniac, and Ultra. We're just gonna go original on this one.
Oh! So many bullets.
Ooh, this is a tough.
You
Have
gotta
you not
go with
seen
the you gotta go with the spread.
absolute,
that one,
yeah.
right?
Just go with the regular one.
No, you want as much
go
spread
all
as
out.
possible.
There's a bullet hell.
Whoa, these graphics.
Oh my god. What is happening? Oh, I'm so cooked.
What on earth? Is that power up?
This is insane.
This game is crazy.
Yeah, we should have gone with the normal mode.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't?
I did not. I went with this thing.
Oh, for the gun.
Yeah. This is still hilarious though. I'll back out here in a sec and give it a restart with a fair. But this is an idea. This is to give you an idea of this game is chaotic.
Bruce, this
Holy
game is so
wow.
easy. This game is so easy, Bruce.
Yo, Juan, what's up? Welcome.
This is insane.
Yeah, it is. Once you start focusing on the enemy projectiles, you can really see them. Ooh, you can really see them all quite easily. But that doesn't necessarily make it much easier.
Can we talk about these graphics really quick? These are unreal.
It's so good looking.
Like so so much depth.
It looks really unlike anything
Off
I've
the
ever seen.
PS2. Like it's
And off the
crazy
PS2.
that this is off the PS2.
The screen would be much less busy without in the original mode. I would say let's just start over on the original.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, here, let me, yeah. I'm gonna return to title.
There you go.
You'll enjoy it more. It's more challenging in the original too, because
I'm sure.
you know, but
That's
it's less
weird.
busy, a
So
little
you
bit
can
more.
so you can just choose to have the super upgraded guns
Yeah.
right at the beginning.
See that much better.
Oh yeah, this is. I feel like I have a little
There's
bit more control
a
too.
bit more gameplay to it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a beautiful game, and it moves. Everything moves so smoothly.
It's
Totally.
very graceful.
It's very fluid.
Yeah, it's really not a difficult game, to be honest. It's just intimidating if you don't know how
What's
to maneuver.
going on? Yeah.
Yeah. But it's auto firing, right? You
Yes.
just hold the button down.
This is not the Neo Geo.
Good.
By the way, those yellow pieces, those are pieces of amber.
Oh.
And
Okay. That's
whenever
what that
you
is.
get an enemy, they leave amber behind that you collect, and that's how you get points as well.
The larvae drop a lot too. What the? Aw, man.
I wonder how many continues you get. Wait, how come you've got crazy bullets now?
I got an upgrade.
Oh, this is much easier than Mortal Kombat.
I love Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
I'll play a fighting game maybe at some point in this
This
channel.
is
I hope I
nuts.
do.
yeah, we should do some fighting games where we play each other.
That would be really fun.
I think this has a 2-player mode too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds unreal. I don't even think my brain can fathom more bullets than this.
It's crazy, like how it's super low resolution, right? But it just looks beautiful.
I'm melting this guy. Never mind. I spent way too
Famous last words.
Right. It's every time too.
It's so cool looking.
Yeah, that's a boss right there. Well,
It's just
now he's a carcass.
very aesthetically pleasing, no matter what happens in the game.
Seriously.
You just enjoy it.
The soundtrack too. Oh, we
I'm
talk
not-
about it.
I'm not noticing much. Yeah, soundtrack's fantastic.
Amazing.
I'm not noticing much of much slowdown.
No, I'm not either.
It's only when you're moving while you're shooting.
Now that you point that out.
But it's
I
subtle.
can feel the.
it's not.
It's
it's
so
not like,
subtle, and it's also like the fluidity of the game. It does not. Your brain doesn't like identify it until you look for it.
Yeah, that's right.
Are you using D-pad or joystick?
I'm using joystick. I'm gonna use D-pad now, just to kind of get a different idea. D-pad, you identify it way more. Oh, whoa, that was some heavy.
Oh, nice dodging there.
Thanks, dog.
That was pro level.
I'm just a pro.
Oh,
There's some.
there's the
slowdown
slowdown.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, it's been subtle, but that was pretty heavy.
By the way, if anybody's curious, I'm petting my cat here the whole time. The question did come up, like, why my hand is like this.
I thought she was
because my cat's down here.
That's a lie. There's not even a cat here.
Yeah, she's gonna try to get on the chair if I don't pet her.
Oh, that was lame.
Let her on.
Special guest.
Get her on mic. See what she thinks of Mushihimesama. Mushihimesama.
Say that 3 times fast.
3 times fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would have been the correct one. But
that.
Can't win them all.
Wait, let's try that one again. Rewind.
Say Mushihimesama.
We'll go back to the intro. Okay, we're starting again.
You're gonna confuse me with those cuts later when I post that. I'm like, what?
I've never done that before.
This is very interesting. I'm gonna go. So the control is a lot better with the D-pad, just because I can do harder cuts.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's got a similar feel to like it's like I'm going from
more arcadey.
Not honestly, more like more console-y, if anything. Like I feel like I'm playing like Gunnag, because I can do like these super. See how like here I'll give an example. So like here, see how it's very like very fluid in direction, like. But then with this, it's like a little bit choppier.
It locks you in. Which I can maybe be a bit more precise with the bullet dodging.
Totally. So I have way more ability to cut.
I like how there's a little bit of parallax. Like when you're moving left and right, the bullets are actually shifting. Like you're moving further.
You notice they're thorns, by the way, not bullets.
You're shooting?
Yeah, I'm shooting thorns.
Because your ship is
a bug.
Organic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's organic.
I read in a forum somewhere that somebody saw this game for the first time and they were like, I finally understand all those bullets. It's actually like going through a maze, and the bullets are just walls. They're just barriers that you need to get through.
Yeah, sometimes it is very maze-like.
Yeah.
It is.
When you see it that way, and it's like all of a sudden it becomes much less intimidating.
James just noted as well, the hitbox for the character is very small. So they're obviously taking the hitbox is just her, not the whole ship. It looks like the ship can just pass through bullets, but if they hit her specifically, it's bad news. But yeah, I've noticed that you can go right next to bullets without them hitting you. This is more like a bullet purgatory game. It's not quite bullet hell.
Bullet limbo. I thought I got past it.
Look at those graphics.
Insane, dude. They're insane.
Gorgeous.
This is such a great finale.
It's absolutely stunning.
Wow.
Oh, dude, I keep getting my butt whooped.
This might be the best looking game we've done so far.
I agree.
Yeah.
Best game that I've done with you guys. Oh my god, the thing just threw up on me.
Whoa! Yeah, see, that's like a maze.
It's smart in the way that they have the bullets laid out from launch to where they make it to where you can't get super close to it. You have to keep your distance to wait for the bullets to like kind of fray out a little bit.
Right, yeah.
So I can't just sit up at the top and just spawn kill everything.
Yeah, because you'll just get hit by a
immediately
impenetrable wall of bullets instead of spread out ones. There's the slowdown again. Oh, and the slowdown really helps.
Not really, because your ship slows too.
Oh yeah, but it gives you a bit more reaction time.
It definitely gives me a bit more reaction time, but it's also like more of like a torture.
You can sort of, after a while, when you're really focusing on the bullets, you kind of don't see anything else. It just looks like a blank screen with all these pink
little dots. Yeah.
Hit start.
Sorry, I was getting lost in thought.
We almost lost it.
Oh my god.
I love these sort of teal explosions too. It's very unusual.
Blue fire or whatever.
Like normally, explosions would be orange and red, but in this game they're all this cyan.
This is intense.
Sort of alluding to the organic nature of your ship and your bullets again, maybe.
Now, you've tried the bombs, right?
No.
They really help you.
Oh yeah, you haven't...
You have bombs, dude.
I do? What
Yes.
button is that?
Press them all. You'll find it.
They really come in handy. There you go.
There it is. The fart bomb.
Shoot. I had to sneeze, I'm sorry.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I actually did
Because
sneeze.
you looked like you sneezed in the game.
No, I did sneeze.
Oh, the green stuff is the miasma. Miasma. However you say it.
I love miasma.
The green
What
stuff.
oh my
The green stuff is miasma.
The symmetry is just stunning. See, the bombs help, right?
They do. That did a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a baby?
Embryo. He's got a gun. Oh man.
I love the subtle voice
Gorgeous.
samples in this.
Yeah.
They're very quiet and subtle, but cool.
Is
Now,
my impression.
get it more.
I feel like this would make a great like movie or anime series.
It would. It's very like almost like
It's like a
Avatar-esque.
Or Ghibli.
Yeah, it would be a good Studio Ghibli film. Ghibli, if you're watching this.
Embryo miasma. And maybe it would have gotten some kind of animation if it was more popular.
So,
Maybe.
Tater Tot, did you actually play this game before? Did you see it before? I didn't see your answer.
Yeah, and I'm curious if... oh, Bruce already said he's never played it.
But Tater Tot.
Yeah.
Tater Tot's the one who guessed the game.
Right.
So I was wondering if they've ever played it. This stage is so cool, like the music in the background.
This is very Lavender Town-esque.
Yeah.
I would also be interested to know if James played it in his research.
I don't know, did he?
Okay. Tater Tot said she was looking at a list and liked the artwork,
Wow. Okay.
so that's why she listed it.
I bought the game because of the artwork, literally. And then I remembered that I had seen the gameplay before, and then when I noticed what I got, I was blown away.
Oh,
So is this main character immune to the
Rekko.
miasma? Rekko? Is she immune to the miasma, or just she doesn't get close enough to
You
it?
ask really good questions.
And I expect some really good answers
you're not gonna get them
right now.
Yeah.
right now. These are need to know.
James, how many alternative titles for this game do you have?
That's a great question.
Oh,
Right
you
now-
have no idea.
Right now, I
Barney.
feel like he has a list.
You have no idea.
He just called it multiple halitosis.
You need to see what he called it in the research paper.
Sushi Sakatumi.
We're gonna do that later when we're done the game.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to read it with a straight face.
Oh, I thought
Well,
I could get
this
through it.
isn't too difficult, so maybe you would have enjoyed it.
It's really not a difficult game.
Oh,
We say as you die.
as I'm
immediately.
dying, yeah, infinitely.
But it looks like you might have infinite continues.
Which means infinite gameplay, which means Logan beats the game
Which means
again.
Logan beats the game.
I already won. I won when I walked in this
We need
room.
to change the name of the stream to Logan beats the game,
Yes. It's just Logan beating the game.
and then we'll go back to some of these insanely difficult ones that Kevin tried to do. See how many weeks it takes you to defeat it.
Yeah, how much money it costs? Let's turn into a finance channel.
I made a bit more progress in Pulse Man the other day.
Oh yeah.
Still haven't gotten anywhere near completing it, but I picked it up again and made some more progress. That is a fantastic game.
That was
It is.
nice.
I
It
love
is.
Pulse Man.
I have yet to find an original copy.
Yeah, not easy to come by, but
No.
I'm quite happy with a repro and having it on emulation. But yeah, that's my favorite game that we've played, that I've discovered as one of my now favorite games.
Yeah,
easily.
Yeah. Now you need to try this.
I mean, I would like to try it, but I'm not much of a shmup guy.
You're not a shmupper.
Nah, and Pulseman is a platformer, and I'm a platformer guy.
For sure.
Absolutely. Platformers and beat 'em ups. Oh. Musical head butt muppets. Yeah, it's barely. I would almost say this is barely even a bullet hell. I don't know if I would class this as a bullet hell. I guess it is officially, but this guy looks like a grasshopper. He looks like the grasshopper from Ants. Yeah. You are playing on an easier setting.
I didn't choose it. You guys saw I chose standard.
Yeah, I think
Because I died.
I think Maniac. Maybe there's more bullets or something.
There is.
And hence more slowdown. That was some nice moves you did there.
Thank you. I thought so too.
Oh yeah, it's a water bug. You can see it standing on the water.
On the water. Yeah, that's really cool.
What a beautiful game. Look at how the water is distorting the background.
Yeah.
And to think this all got lost in translation in the original port.
That is gorgeous.
Monies.
What level are we on?
I don't
Fourth
know.
level?
This is 4, I think.
Yeah, I think this is 4. It's either 3 or 4.
You're gonna complete this in record time if there's only 5 levels.
Is there really only 5?
That's what I read.
Oh my god.
That's what our expert researcher James said. And he's never wrong.
This is crazy. I'm sorry,
Did
by
you
the
say
way,
rarely?
chat. I apologize for being so quiet today. I'm exhausted, but I'm here for it.
Well, and you're playing a bullet hell game.
I am
so
playing a bullet hell game, so all my energy right now is directly focused into my gameplay to
No-
make sure I'm playing okay.
No apologies necessary. You are playing excellently and providing much entertainment by doing so.
I much appreciated.
James, do you have any recommendations for the power-ups and how to use them for Logan? Because I can't go into the paper right now.
Just grooving.
It's like prog dance.
It's fantastic. It's so Japanese.
Oh, beyond, bro. It's like the epitome.
Oh. Wow.
It's so good looking. I am just astounded. And now I'm really intrigued to see firsthand what it looks like on the PS2 because
If it sucks,
it doesn't look
I'm
it
gonna be
doesn't look
sad.
anything like this good. Yeah, we're all just willing Logan on right now. We're just
Couldn't do anything.
we're all playing the game together as one hive mind.
Yep. It's just a game. Hive mind.
So James said the power-ups just increase the number of bullets that you can fire. If you want a different shot type, you have to choose that at the beginning.
Okay.
There's no way to change your power-up. It just adds bullets. basically, the more power-ups you have.
The more you shoot.
And Bruce said, there's no way I can talk and play a bullet hell.
I mean, I'm having a good time over here.
The full concentration it takes, you totally forget about rising food costs and stuff.
Yeah, the current state of the economy. Man.
Oh, that was deftly weaving through the bullets there.
I'm locked.
That was cutting it close. Looks like you're using the bullets to shave right now, just brushing your face past them.
There's something very dopamine-inducing about collecting those amber pieces.
Yeah.
There is, yeah, and just the sounds.
And the way they all get sucked towards you so you don't have to...
It's a magnet, yeah.
When there's games that have a power-up, like a magnet power-up like that lets you collect stuff, that's always the first power-up I go for. Ooh.
I didn't mean to pause.
You think you were at a
I was
continue?
just already was ahead of the programming.
And James says he thinks that the bombs destroy enemy bullets as well. How many bombs do you have?
I don't know. I've just been clicking the button until I run out.
There was a new vocal sample just a second ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just noticed the boss has a health bar as well. I didn't realize. Up the top.
Does this do damage? It does not do damage. The bombs don't damage bosses.
What?
Yep.
Interesting.
I'll show you. I'll show you while I have a shield.
But do they damage the bullets?
Oh, it does. Never mind. It's not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely damages the bosses, but James was deliberating on whether or not they damage the bullets as well, which I don't think they do, but they definitely affect the boss.
I'll try it. I'll try it here. When he starts shooting, I'll shoot a bomb off. Aw, man. I keep getting teased.
He keeps like, he's like.
So
okay,
no, it
I'll
does.
shoot
It
you.
does. The bullets turn off as soon as I shoot the bomb.
Oh, so it does.
okay.
So it does.
does get rid of them, but it's
Okay.
an instantaneous.
No,
See?
Yeah,
I
they
think
just disappear.
I read somewhere that you can only store 6 bombs at a time.
Per death.
Right.
So if I die, I get re-upped.
You get those. You get it back.
Which that's really good to know because if I'm ever like in a tight spot, I can launch a bomb, and my bullets will just disappear. Incredible. All right. Ooh.
Oh,
It's getting tense.
it's a romance. Oh, that's the guy who gave her the bracelet. The bracelet on your arm is levitation energy in crystallized form.
Skip. No, I'm kidding.
Seems it may take time before humans can survive around this energy. That's why I went to the koujou to ask them to stay in the forest and away from human beings. For everyone's sake.
Wow, this is gorgeous.
What a good guy. But my power is at its limit. I need you to take over for me. Is he dying? His life force is getting weaker and weaker, like a puppet cut from its strings.
Not Aki. No.
He's gone. He's a spirit now. After putting the charm on, Reko understood everything. She knew she had to become the one who commands. Reko, it's alright. I know you have the power. Is this the outro? She would never see Aki again. She cried as he faded into energy.
Don't cry.
We'll be together forever. Aki! It is the outro.
Oh my goodness. Logan beats the game two
That
times in a row.
That was crazy. That was an onslaught.
It's the best gift I could have ever asked for.
GG. GG's in the chat. Wow, good job, Logan.
That's 2. I got a dynasty going, guys.
Well, now we've got to see, like, put it on the maximum difficulty and take a look at what that looks like.
I'm scared.
We'll just let this go a little longer.
Beautiful
this
credits
is
with
not something you see every day.
The little life force.
This is also
circles.
This whole soundtrack. I know it was in a bit of the background, but I was in depth listening to that the entire time. It helped me focus. It was so good.
Fantastic.
Oh my goodness, that's probably the best soundtrack I've heard.
Okay, so this is an alternate ending. You don't face the true boss unless you play it in ultra mode.
That's why we didn't get it.
But I love that they have this as the standard mode that's like playable, you know?
Yeah, beatable. What?
Oh, just put your initials as LOL.
That's exactly what I was gonna do. No joke.
Game over, man.
I lost.
So cool. Wow.
Cool.
All right.
Do you want to try crazy
Good
mode?
night.
Can we take a look at the ultra mode?
I'll take a
like
take a jump.
You could try a different.
Just like a minute.
A different bullet too. Extreme difficulty. Are you
sheer despair? Oh my God!
Are you prepared to battle sheer despair?
I am Mushihimesama. I'm so ready.
And so the ones on the right are just the upgraded versions of the ones on the left. Change max power mode. What does it say there? Go back. On will make enemy attack more often.
Different bullet mode this time. The one that I originally played.
Is this gonna be?
Oh, it's like a pulse. I see.
How bad is this gonna be?
This is already a lot.
They're a little more chaotic here.
Yeah, it's not insane.
The bullets are faster. Theirs are faster.
They're faster and a little more chaotic.
And more
sporadic, yeah.
There's more of them. Okay, yeah, this is more difficult.
That's a good strategy, though. That makes me rethink how I'm using my bombs.
Oh, look at all those.
See?
Oh, wow.
Like that.
So once you let the screen fill up until you can't do anything and then just erase them. Very nice.
Until I run out of bombs. And then I'm screwed.
Oh, there's apparently there's a 1.5 version on this game as well, which was released during the Cave Festival in Japan.
Right.
Now it's fair.
And this was 1.5, I believe.
I think there's a 1.5 version in this.
Okay.
He's not playing it right now. That's what I understand from what James just said.
Okay.
We should have played Ultra. Nothing against original. I'm glad we played original, but that would have been insane.
Well, the original was a good warm-up.
It was a good warm-up for this. It allowed me to understand the concept of the game.
Yeah.
And not sweat.
and when you're playing it on Ultra, this is bullet hell. This is
actual.
This is what bullet hell is
This
about.
is what they. Yeah.
Like that.
Oh my God.
Like that.
Sorry, I got scared and bombed it. I should have waited.
How did you survive that?
I'm just looking.
Whoa!
Oh, I almost had that too.
They just paint the entire screen with bullets. That's ridiculous. It's almost like they heard me calling them not bullet hell, and they're like, "All right, you want bullet hell? We'll fill the entire screen with purple. How about that?"
I did it.
Yeah, this is awesome. I really like the approachability of this game.
Yeah.
Because it's a bullet hell, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like just.
It's enjoyable, not frustrating.
It doesn't just swat you.
Yeah.
It gives you a chance to actually play. And maybe I'm just maturing. My opinion on bullet hells is maturing.
Yeah, we've had a lot of exposure to them in the past, month and a half for me.
Woo! Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you earlier. Are you much of a shmup guy in
Me?
the past? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think these games are just so fun and they're so replayable.
That was amazing.
Yeah. As you can see, this isn't my first rodeo.
Yeah, to thread the needle with those. So
yeah, I played Mushihimesama. Come on, guys. This isn't. We think this is amateur hour. As I die 3 times in a row.
You mean
same guy.
You mean multi-halitosis?
Multi-halitosis. Sushi Sakatumi. Oh my god. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah,
immediately delete.
You had to delete those.
Yeah. Highlight all and delete. Oh, I couldn't get out of that. Do we want to continue?
I think
that's probably
that was a good taste of
yeah.
what this game can do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Wow.
Okay.
I need to decompress.
I need to breathe. I was holding my breath like that whole time. When I was dodging, I was white knuckling that controller.
I was very tense the whole time. I was like,
stretch.
I was really relaxed. There's something very
You weren't playing.
something very relaxing about this game. No, I mean even when I play, I just feel like it's
a controlled chaos.
It is.
It is. It's just this graceful.
It's a very uniform.
Is the way I can.
It's like synchronized swimming.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
hide again.
It's just everything's so beautifully symmetric and just even the chaos is just
Put your hide in.
Has order. Just like life, right?
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing you just said.
There is beauty in chaos.
I want to talk about the ratings now.
Let's
and
jump in.
By the way, one thing we didn't mention, I don't think, is actually the name of the game.
Oh yeah, what does it mean?
Mushihimesama, actually.
Okami has a very similar style to this, but this, I love it. It's so pretty.
It's gorgeous, and the box art. When I saw this, I just, I just fell in love with this. The whole box delivery, and the little doll that's inside. I was just everything about the aesthetic of this game is.
It's
stunning.
It's like your colors.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, probably that combination of purple and turquoise. I just love that.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a kid, I think.
Mm-hmm. And gold.
Yeah.
To set them off. The art direction in this game is insane.
Definitely.
Absolutely insane.
So what I want to read is James's rating a little bit about this and why he rated it what he did.
Should we get Logan's first?
Okay, sure.
I feel like it's traditional.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Logan
you're
should
right.
Get the first. Sorry.
First hand.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I'm going to open with, in my time here, I have yet to play a bad game. You guys will know. I'll be completely honest if I play a game that I think is not good in my opinion.
I can't wait for that.
But you guys have been throwing up absolute home runs for me since I've started. That's
what we try and do.
So that's what we're starting here with. This game was, in my eyes, a big success. Mm-hmm. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know it's probably a completely different experience with the original hardware. That being said, for the Switch owners out there, this is a fantastic game to pick up. Oh my goodness, this is so fun. I'm probably going to go home and download this and play it on Ultra Mode until I pass out tonight. It's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
That's the idea.
But, probably not too expensive, right?
I can't imagine it's super expensive.
I got it on sale and digitally, but
but it's also a port, so
it was, yeah. The game that I got here, the actual PS2 with the collector set and everything, is not a cheap thing necessarily. I mean, if you find the PS2 Japanese PS2 game, I think it's charting at around $65.
But then you also
just
need
for the
Japanese
game.
PS2.
You need a Japanese
which
PS2.
You have, but not everyone does.
Exactly.
Right, and that is also something that's a little harder to obtain in the States.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And it's kind of rare that I even found it here.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Totally got lucky in that.
But that being said, fluidity is something that I look for a lot in games like this. movement was really, really solid. I really liked it. Hitbox was a little kind of chaotic. It felt like at times I just, like I should have died when I did not, and then I died when I shouldn't have. And it was a little bit of a mixed bag there, and I think that's just because the hitbox is like 2 pixels, which is okay. But that being said, image-wise, like video and like the way it was represented as a picture, all the artwork, all the graphics, everything all together as a whole, like big picture was incredible. Oh my goodness, beautiful. It was very captivating, very cool for the graphics, and the fact that when it was made is very, very impressive. It looked stunning. Overall, I'm gonna have to give it like probably like a flat 7. I'm gonna give it a flat 7, maybe
higher.
an 8,
maybe
an 8.
An 8.
I'm trying not to do decimal points, because that gets way too in the weeds, especially if I give one game that I thought could have been better than this a higher score, or like lower score, So I'm gonna give it a flat 7.
7. Sticking with the 7.
8 for me is considered pretty high, and I'm probably not gonna give out a lot of 9s or 10s, but when I do, you'll know.
Okay, 7.
Okay. What is chat saying? I don't see any scores.
Do we have any scores in chat? What?
Did I make people upset? I
no,
hope I did.
I don't know. James said a 7? ? Hey Logan, look, a rainbow. Hurry up and give it a 3.
I think James loves this game.
What does that mean?
That he means it. Well, he gave it a high score actually.
Okay, what did he give it?
Well, I have to read you his little blurb.
Go for it.
But yeah,
now's your time.
I think this is good because James did something that made me laugh out loud like every time, and like grossly mispronounced the name of the game, and then he made it a thing where he intentionally found misnomers for the game.
Yeah.
Which are hilarious. So he starts out by saying, Moldy Hibachi Salsa is a good game. Even with its punishing difficulty level, even though this game is basically the Orkin Man flying on a giant can of Raid, I do appreciate the fact that the designers recognize that Muppet Hernia Medics is a true bullet hell, and compensated for this by making it a hitbox as small as it is. Also, you'd be very hard-pressed to find a game that's visually appealing as multiple quarter muncher. The soundtrack of music hustling merchants is... I feel like I'm reading Mad Libs, literally.
It does sound like a Mad Lib.
It's totally Mad Libs. And is frenetic and high-paced, adding to the overall feel of the game. That's the music. Even the Japanese voiceovers throughout the game are a welcome addition to frequently remind me to learn Japanese. I do wish that the designers had done away with the scream of the main character whenever she dies, because it happens so much that it quickly becomes irritating and is slightly haunting. And then he goes on to say, Muddy Helper Monkeys is a game that also encourages players to keep trying their skill by making it so that you only find the true final boss and fight it by playing the highest difficulty level available. Really makes it reward for the most skilled players long before achievement-based gameplay was implemented in today's gaming consoles. Muggle Hurdly Malfoys is an excellent game overall, and I give it a 9.
Wow.
So that's the highest rank James has given the game.
I feel like that's
high
for James.
I do want to add this, just to justify a little bit. I did not play Ultra Mode. I played Original Mode.
You played a little bit of Ultra.
The little bit of Ultra Mode, I feel like if I played all the way through and I got to see that final boss, I feel like that would have been... Because I did enjoy Ultra Mode way more. In the tiny bit that I played it, I probably would have given it a higher score.
I was going to say, you think that would push it up to the 8?
I think it would push it up to an 8 or higher. I thought, because it just kind of felt on original. It didn't feel like a bullet hell.
It wasn't.
Like,
it wasn't enough of a challenge.
Pure chaos. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wasn't
like
quite enough of a challenge.
It was challenging, but it wasn't like it felt just a little like not slow, but like there just wasn't like it didn't feel like a bullet hell. And then with the actual pure chaos that Ultra Mode is, plus the extra level, I think that probably would have set it off for me. It felt short, in all honesty. It just felt short.
I mean, you completed it in like 45 minutes or something.
Exactly, and I feel like another level that would have pushed me to an hour.
Less.
Yeah, but again, this was an arcade game only, right? And arcade games, I mean, why would you ever make them more than 5 levels? I mean, you would need
you wldn't need
$5,000 worth of quarters in your pocket to even get to level 3.
Yeah, especially on Ultra.
So this is an arcade game,
right?
Period. And as an arcade game, I give it a 10.
Oh,
whoa!
Another 10. Wasn't it a 10 last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give it a 10.
What did we play last week?
Again, we played Blazing Star.
Blazing Star. That game was also awesome.
On the Neo Geo, and also again an arcade game. That's why with endless quarters and credits you can beat it in one sitting.
And insanely strong finger.
Yeah, I did play some Blazing Star on my emulator after last week, and
was it a hold down button or was it a
thoroughly enjoyed it?
Was it a click?
No, it was tapping because you have to tap in that game because the hold down is the power up. Remember?
Right.
The power up shot. So there's no if you can't even use turbo.
How'd you feel
unless
about
you turn it on and off? I mean, I only played it for 5 minutes.
Do you understand my pain now?
Absolutely. My thumb was complaining after just a couple of minutes. So.
I got lucky, and since I had a bigger button, I did 2 fingers back and forth like paintball.
Yeah.
But I do love those charge up attacks.
Yeah.
That's something really, really.
I wonder if this
really
game has that.
done.
I don't know if we tried that.
The bombs.
It doesn't have
it fires when you just hold the button down.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this earlier.
Yeah.
The bombs in this game had so much potential and felt a little bit underwhelming, which is why that's part of the reason why I didn't give it an incredible score, was because I felt like all I was doing was just holding the button down and watching the bullets, which the bullets were awesome. It was really well choreographed. Everything with the movement I already said was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But the bomb just felt like a little lackluster, and you want the bomb to be like huge,
It's really cool how it just deletes all the bullets.
It is. That is awesome. That is so helpul.
That's really cool.
And then we only learned that. Ultra. We only learned that like halfway. Halfway through, more than halfway through. So I'm giving it a 10 as an arcade game. As a PS2 port, I'm gonna say less. If I only had access to the port, I'd be like, graphically,
right.
Something's lackluster, but this is how the arcade game looked.
Yeah,
this is
we're reviewing this, not the PS2 port in this case. Which
That's my only disappointment, though. My only gripe.
It's strange for us because, like you say, we stick to original copies, original hardware so much. So we are reviewing that game. So this is a bit of a standout where we're not reviewing the PS2 game, the PS2 port. We're reviewing the same game on Switch. But with all of that in mind, I'm giving it an 8.
Wow!
Okay.
Wow!
Yeah,
that's
solid 8 for me. I really enjoyed.
I think we're kind of on the same.
As a spectator,
I should note that when you played Pulse Man for the first time, you gave it an 8, and then you got home and played it more. And
I'll be doing the same with this game. My score will probably change. I'm going to play Ultra when I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just beaten to the chase. I'm just giving it what it deserves. It's a full 10. Bruce rated and gave it an 8, which is a great score from Bruce.
Yeah, this is a high scoring game. Tater Talk gave it a 10.
Wow.
If I played Shmups, this would be a 10 just for artwork alone.
Yeah, the artwork is phenomenal.
The creative aspects of the game, the artwork, the graphics, the music, sound design, all just amazing, immaculate,
stunning,
really,
absolutely, gorgeous.
Really great job. Whoever was on the core team over at Cave on this game, they put some love into this game, and it really shows.
I display the artwork of this game loudly and proudly on my living room mantle. It's right there, front and center. I love it. It's so gorgeous.
It's a centerpiece.
It really is.
Yep.
Very cool.
Right on,
well,
guys.
I think we have come to another close of Mystery Game Livestream. Another one. This was episode 14, I believe. Right?
Crazy.
We neglected to mention that.
Yep.
So we are starting a new season. The next live Mystery Game Livestream will be a new season, different genre of games.
That is insane. Because I can remember us starting Shmup September and then saying, even though it's not September yet, and here we are.
Yeah.
At the
October.
at the end of September.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
That's
was
perfect.
September. This month has gone. I don't know about you guys, but this month has just flown by.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
September just.
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
have a birthday in the house.
We do?
We do.
We
Who?
do.
Who might that be?
A Libra.
It's me.
It's Logan.
It's me.
Logan. Another year around the sun.
I know.
Happy
It's crazy.
birthday.
We are so happy to
Chat,
have
throw
you
your
here.
guesses up.
So
How old
happy.
do you think I am?
I would sing happy birthday to you, but you ruined that for me last time
For
because-
Yuval?
because I was singing for Yuval and you didn't join in. So now you don't get it.
That's fine.
That's
I'll
what-
sing
this
it
is-
for myself.
The-
No, I'm kidding.
your actions have consequences, Logan.
That's okay.
okay.
Okay. I'm missing out on an angel's voice today.
But also
gang.
we may get sued if we actually sing the
yeah,
song.
that's
The,
probably caught some copyright.
the mouse. Doesn't the mouse own it? I think.
No, I think it's some guy, and I think it's his estate that owns it.
Oh really? I thought it was
Yeah.
I thought it was a Disney thing.
Don't. I think they also have their own
so
version.
we have guesses in the chat. Bruce guesses that you may be 46.
You're crazy.
Steve B, welcome. I believe this is the first chat from Steve
Let's
B.
go,
Welcome, welcome.
Steve.
He gives you 45.
Yeah.
Tater Tot is possibly the only serious guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say
23.
Steve might be the only person in chat that
And then she
actually
said,
knows my name.
I
Wait,
think-
we're being
or my
funny.
age.
65. No one guessed 69.
I'm,
Really?
I'm amazed that Tater Tot's
420.
2 for 1 already in the
420.
guesses today.
Yeah,
Like,
you're 23.
What is up with that?
I'm 23.
Tater Tot, you need to go.
If I were doing a giveaway, I'd have to be giving away everything.
You win Logan. You win Logan. You win Logan for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You win Yuval's
I'm now personal property.
entire collection. We'll be driving Yuval's entire game collection over to your house, Tater Tot, and
You
dropping
won.
it off for you.
Yeah.
We're just gonna leave you with this arcade machine, Yuval. Is that good?
In the backdrop.
The thought has crossed my mind.
Giving it away? Never.
I mean, with this thing, who needs a collection?
Who needs anything else when
needs
you
a
have
Who
this?
collection?
needs it?
It's
Did
just
we
a game.
Did we mention that we have Raiden?
Raiden. This
running
is
on
Raiden.
this?
Raiden Trad. This is the original Raiden.
On our Genesis
really on a
cabinet
Genesis.
here.
Really good game. We almost pivoted to this game actually when we
had the
when we
panic.
had some
The PS2
technical
panic.
issues.
Yeah. Some
with playing this one.
difficulties.
But yeah, we're gonna keep it kind of tight here on time, so we want to keep it closed circuit on this today.
But James has just informed me that the happy
Yes.
birthday song is public domain. So happy birthday to you. All right, you can carry on. I'm not going to do the whole thing.
Yuval.
Thank
Happy
you, Barney.
birthday, dear
Thank you.
Logan. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you so much, Barney. I don't feel deprived anymore.
Here's to the-
My heart has been filled with joy and laughter and childlike innocence. I'm forever grateful. Thank you.
Not a hint of sarcasm.
No. I don't know what that is.
On that note, we decided to let everybody know we're going to be doing this again in 2 weeks. We're starting a new
We are?
season. We're starting a new season.
I thought this was the last one. I
No,
thought we were
no,
done.
this is
We are
forever
starting
done.
a new genre.
I thought it was free.
It is a free season. And we appreciate. Thank you, Barney. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Logan.
You're welcome.
Thank you for everyone being here today. And we will see you again in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Kate.
If you're not subbed to our channel, please do. It's just the game channel. We so appreciate it. And likes and comments on, I know, once
Smash
this
that
is
like
posted.
button.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the bell
Subscribe,
icon for
tell all
more.
your friends. Send them a link to the stream.
And most
All that
importantly, we want to remind everybody to play kind. To play kind? To be kind.
Play kind.
I want you to be kind
Kind of.
Play
to
aggressive.
each other and play nice. Because to us, it's not just a game.
Here, here. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful couple of weeks. We'll see you next time.
Sayonara.